holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards.
And the Bears take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Holt. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. On first and 10, Holt.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Holt. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
The numbers for Ridley a week ago. 4 catches, 76 yards.
When you turn in good, consistent performances each and every week, you will rank in the top 10 in the league in receiving yards, and he's number 7 currently, hoping to move up as time goes on.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
The Bears had 8-6 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he's forced out left.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So they were looking to throw, holding of the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go champ. Go champ.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Holt. Looking left sideline. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Throwing on 1st down. Holt. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Javon Kinlaw breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it, and they'll say it cross it. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bears going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On 1st down, Holt.
A throw left side taken in by Komet.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd down and 3.
Off the bootleg. Holt rolling to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. That right there, his first incompletion so far in this game, Charles. He was 9 of 9 before that.
Yeah, I think that qualifies as being locked in. And then you have to ask him the question, so what caused the incompletion? Come on, man. Get back on your game. Let's go.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
57.
Check. Hurt. Hurt.
Watch the screen.
Off play action. Holt on the move to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
54, right there, 54.
Go, Rig. Go.
Pick it up. Jim.
Off the play fake. Holt, he'll buy some time right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Get him, boy. Let's go now. 1918.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Ready, break.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's QT. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chicago offense set to get started. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Holt. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Get that ball.
Ready, go.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, 1st down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
18 Cardinals.
I'm trying to collect.
Off play action. Holt.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still 3,000 yards, a good season.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Big Lion.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Safe, safe, safe.
Ready, hut.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Holt. And that is incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will stay at a 7-point game. Down.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
Here we go, let's bring it.
Ready, go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hey, check.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? 57, Mike, 57.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Let's go now. Vikings, 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
Check, watch 54, watch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
I'm here all day. Quick dash.
Panther Street, Panther Street.
On 1st and 10, Holt. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
That's going to be a long
Operating from the gun. Holt. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. So the holding call. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the play fake. Holt. Able to find Kmet. 2 yards, good enough for a first. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. Throwing on first down. Holt. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens.
And he is going to have the Bears first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah. 25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance. And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the foot.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the 49ers, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Bears, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Today.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Nashville. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the...
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And that'll go to cancel out a very nice return on the punt.
And that one was a hold. And I don't know what the percentages are between holding calls and illegal blocks in the back, but both of them go a long way towards wiping out nice returns.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
And that flag accepted.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 carries, 53 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Holt. Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Off play action. Holt. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Holt. Now they go screen. It's complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Gonzalez's kick is good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
Off the play fake. Holt. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Hey, check that, street.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. The Bears at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Off the bootleg. Holt. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away. Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard. Throwing to start the drive. Holt, he finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Off play action. Holt. This is caught. Touchdown Bears. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
19, 18.
Check 9.
19 tight. 19. Ready, go.
Off the play fake. Holt.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Tight is right.
He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Holt rolling to his right.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's a give up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
60.
Off play action. Holt, he'll buy some time right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick, and the Titans are going to take possession.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So the offense back out now, coming off its first interception of the game the last time out, trying to reestablish some momentum here, Charles. But they're trailing defensively. Maybe these guys smelling the blood in the water a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they probably are, but what they need to do right now is just make sure they don't force the action too much themselves. They've got them on the run a little bit. You just want to be in a position where if they make another mistake, you're there to capitalize on it and take it away from them.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Komet has it. What a grab. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On first down, Holt. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now an option play on second down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the keeper.
He's going to keep this again.
Touchdown, Chicago! It's their quarterback. 31 yards.
And the Bears have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work.
Lost.
Yeah, there's no doubt.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. This is fielded at the 27.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Bears take over. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC. On 1st and 10, Holt. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. Check, cross.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Off the play fake. Holt. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, that got to him. So they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Check smash.
And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
2nd and 6.
They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return, and it will be... The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bears,
They moved to 9-7 on the year with 1 game remaining.